Okay, FM 101.7.
Mekwa humano suna meni ora Eco Vincent asifo a woye PRO Ministry of Education na ye nyina ye nim Technical University Teachers Association wo mo strike no na ya twetwe nkomo. Vincent memo achi oba ade achi bi adwumadie so.
Nyaba ejo so no pay na mo apomwe.
Nyame adom boko. Ta won so ho ye de.
Nyame adom mo na edi ni ye. Chia OKFM.
Etiefo. Yo, ye da se. Wadan Roma emise anopa ya ye ne Dr. Kills na twetwe nkomo fa wo mo strike a wo mo eye no ho wo mo kyerem so wo ne mpanifo hia nanso ase entiase anya adwuma eti wo mo sabre pa de wo mo nim the way forward if say mo nkomo no ensi asem ne te say ba
Kunyaba ma menchia watiefo na last week, that is now what a Ministry of Education, Ministry of Employment and Labor Commission, and I said Ministry of Labor Relations, and a Fair Wages and Salaries Commission, and a National Commission for Tertiary Education. This year, a year 2004. Some meeting are making a meeting a bar so before this particular meeting, that is Wednesday, the normal Now, some meeting, there were some conclusions that were made by the two parties. We got two parties now. The government team that is represented by the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Labor Relations, National Commission for Tertiary Education, and a Fair Wages on one part, and Tutag also on the other part. Now, there were some conclusions. Two parties, So going forward, Omukushia a Ministry of Finance. The Ministry of Finance, say, some conclusions now the two parties have agreed. Then it means some of the conclusions in the very argument. I'm running through those three conclusions. Number one, two parties make us say there were some generic allowances. Generic allowances are car allowances, maintenance allowance, electricity, rent, two parties no educated by August 2019. Which means that there is some understanding and also some unanimity as to say a bino at the Twitter for our city. Into Musa. Number one. Number two. Two parties in also started to say government and I say representatives are Omujina Abaya Nemu Omoka Kushia a Ministry of Finance. No more Kakojatum say indeed payment I started free August 2019. Started from November 2019. That is November 2019 aircom and a payment number shall say a pay slip so number two. Number three, we cancel a National Accreditation Board. Some auditing. There are some of the staff they were not qualified to be there, and I said they were not qualified to be teaching. If we say philosophy, masters, and all that, also could be a PhD and some working. So some of those auditing, every told just no teacher for an answer, chef for a child or technical university. The relevant qualifications for them to be able to teach. And it being so, it's not BSSI. There were some of them are near to be office holders, who are a team. And so some of the payments, now administratively, they solve all those challenges. And TSI in that particular meeting said National Accreditation Board be releasing all those let me say normal free National Accreditation Board after the petition by teachers to the National Accreditation Board near Tutag. So there be a winner what came out of those petitions. So I'm saying any before Wednesday meeting. Wednesday meeting, the name na every morning say there will be some conclusion. Say, sir, communicate a mass sign and as a Makayama will be who say That was the communique that was supposed to be signed. Yes, signing you. It was supposed to be signed because it was the summary of the minutes of that particular meeting. And I expect to say after Wednesday meeting, a bit signing that communique, pending approval from Ministry of Finance. And we knew what will really cause the stalemate, as Tutag for describe say Abanonia and address number one. Abaya Jatu say indeed, the Tutag worker as far as allowances is concerned. But a dear Bako say in a woman say, or Chechenia says, Yabeno be a dean of the faculty, or promoting. No, not an issue. It shows say your circumstances have changed. And the allowance is also a you will have to be sure say and I say administratively, I was say allowances in accordance with the officer or the hold it. And the say if there is some lack of patience on the part of Tutag. Calling for a strike. In fact, there have been several instances that they might call for even the credibility of the strike process. Because calling for a striker, you might have ensured the National Labour Commission opinion to go and call for a strike. Yeah, some of these processes the processes were not really followed. Of course, they are calling for a strike. Fine. But what I will admonish Tutag for so mean is that the man saying about one who save you or more press a church for Babetro Mwadje. If such a church for Metro Mwadje just because of not salaries that are not paid. You say salaries in fact, teacher need be an artist in technical university up to now. It shall salary now. But if you go on the strike because of allowances, that is not substantive to the salary that have been paid. I think that you know the belt. The bad money stay to that for not to reconsider their decision as to say or mobile quality of the strike or not. And also knows that there are substantive issues that we can deal with. Say the obisa the carbon now the main issue. But allowances yes you at the braka omunya bo check aka.
Said you walking yene Dr. Kelson akasa wo kan na em say wo mo a resolve say wo mo say allowance de na nso say as I say the asase ye de to no ye de to wo pepepe sa bre yi a deadlock abai e de na mo baye said you walking enkwada no e kwa hohiahiem na de to so bi e ba sa kra aban no kra mo image na enye mamo na ba san so a enkwada no nso e bre enti animu ya na de enhyehyeye na a Ministry of Education MOE said the baby boama baby says ye to near the atona ama enkwada no ho ahenha ofisi ye che ho pe school no kra ye be san atum Hello Vincent we de wada wuruma we line ni twetwe sika krantinka obeda no ho kakra bi ama me a wo kasa ne maye
e ba so ye
aha afedie
enye Ministry of Education in Kwana step yo ye na so die two parties, but they can't the two parties, government, Ministry of Employment and Labor, Fair Wages, National Committee for Tertiary Education, and Ministry of Education. So, and some for no, media, able to me admonish the Tutag for them to act in good faith, because that allowance is once a me. I say, that is a very germane question. No crash yet your moka but it can actually say August 2019 and only I shall say and I see Jitum say allowances never shall say tried every about the comments payment November and said beginning November. Into me who where the problem really is. And the question I would say no why you a new year there should be ample negotiations on the part of the two parties. And people and I say the parties should come to the table with good faith. Say by negotiation I said you this is issue go to my one say on chinchinia say now be stop for so and I say chinchinia say na open one then it becomes a problem. Meanwhile what's the government and so that availability and that commitment the payment when you say November 2019 you government will also ensure it is paid and that will have to come from the Ministry of Finance. And so for us at the Ministry of Education all that we can say people or parties involved will have to show that good faith and Sana yet to resolve this matter.
Okay, echo. Yeah, dance pi.
Okay.
Me that.
Yani owura echo Vincent Asefua wo ye PRO ma Ministry of Education ene ye no achehwe.
Okay FM 101.7.